Firefighters were called after a woman ended up stuck upside down, hanging out of a window, after she got wedged while trying to retrieve a poo. Emergency services were forced to destroy the window of her date Liam Smith's student house in the process, but the poo was rescued. Liam, who's studying postgraduate sociology, who's studying postgraduate sociology at Bristol University, told the story on a crowdfunding page to raise money for a new window. I recently took a girl I met on Tinder to Nando's. Great start. We had a lovely evening and enjoyed each other's company very much. After our meal, we repaired back to my house for a bottle of wine and a Scientology documentary. About an hour into Louis Theroux and chill, my date got up to use the toilet. She returned with a panicked look in her eye and told me she had something to tell me. I went for a poo in your toilet, she told me, and it would not flush. I don't know why I did this, but I panicked. I reached into the toilet bowl, wrapped it in tissue paper, and threw it out the window. Pictured the window with the poo in it. I was understandably concerned and told her we would go outside, bag up the offending poo in the garden, bin it, and pretend the whole sorry affair had never happened. Unfortunately, owing to a design quirk of my house, the toilet window does not in fact open to the garden, but instead into a narrow gap of about 1.5 feet, separated from the outside world by another, non-opening, double-glazed window. It was into this twilight zone that my date had thrown her poo. As you can see by the picture, the inside window opens at the top, into the gap that is separated from the garden by a non-opening double-glazed window pane. Seeing only one solution, I messaged our house group chat and went upstairs to find a hammer and chisel to smash open the window. My date had other ideas. Being an amateur gymnast, she was convinced that she could reach into the window and pull the poo out using the tried and tested inside-out bagger's glove technique, like a dog poo. Unfortunately, she couldn't reach. She climbed further in and had the same problem. Eventually, I agreed to give her a boost up and into the window. She climbed in headfirst after her own turd reached deeper into the window, backed it up and passed it out over the top and back into the toilet from whence it came. She called out to me to help her climb out the window. I grabbed her waist and I pulled, but she was stuck fast. Try as we might, we could not remove her from the window. She was stuck fast, upside down in the gap. Unfortunately for my date, at this stage, I could only see one way out of our predicament. She'd been upside down in this window for about 15 minutes at this point, and I was starting to grow concerned for her health. I called the fire brigade. Bristol's finest were on scene, sirens blaring in a matter of minutes. Once they had composed themselves after surveying the scene in front of them, they set to work removing my date from the window, using all their special fireman hammers and tools. It took them about 15 minutes. Unfortunately, although they rescued my date unharmed from what must have been a rather unpleasant confined space to find yourself in the process they had to completely destroy the window with their special fire tools. I'm not complaining, they did what they had to do. I've been quoted north of £300 to replace the window. As a postgraduate student, that is a significant chunk of my monthly budget. In fact, that is my monthly budget. Fuck me. That is so good. Liam has turned to the internet for help. If the window is not replaced, my landlord may well kill me. So you'd be literally helping to save my life. This story is just the best thing I've heard in so... oh my god. Liam told the Bristol Post that despite his date's awkward ending, he did see the woman again. Hurrah! We did go and meet for a drink to discuss setting up the crowdfunder. She's a lovely girl. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm really busy with my dissertation at the moment, but I'd certainly be open to seeing her again. That's fucking amazing. Wonderful! And I do think she owes him another date.
Definitely.
Yeah. Went on a date with this guy, threw a shit out of his window, and then they had to call the fire brigade to break the window to get me out after I was stuck trying to retrieve it. Fuck me. That's the oh my god, I'm so in love with this story. Anyway, sorry. Hi guys. We're going to play more Sonic.
Oh, hold on, I need to retweet this.
Have you just found the post? Yeah, have you found it? Bristol Post?
I'm on Bristol Post, so they got the official story.
Do you want me to retweet it right now? I'm sorry for 4 minutes of
Oh, we've been recording, have we?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh.
We're recording the whole time. I'm going to retweet it now, so if you go on mine... I'm going to retweet it saying, talk about a shit date.
Way.
Which is... the best thing I can come up with at short notice, because the pressure of recording's here. So I retweeted it. Anyway, you're only tails. I'm going to carry on. Yeah,
I don't have to do anything anyway.
Yeah, sorry about the dudes. More Sonic, hi! Welcome to Zero Mode. About 5 minutes in.
Yeah, I had no idea we were recording.
You do what you're doing. You'll be back with me in a minute anyway. That's such a good story. I want to be like at their wedding or something when someone's like, so how did you guys meet? Well, actually, you may have heard of the infamous Nando's date poo story.
I mean, I've had a date where I've been unable to flush it.
Yeah.
On first try.
Yeah. Oh god, that's awful.
And second and third. But on fourth, it went down fine.
Yeah, and at that point they're like, you're flushing a lot. They're like, shut up! Oh god. The worst I've ever had, it wasn't a date, so it's not quite as funny. But one time, so I went to the gym with a friend, and it was a friend who was a fair bit more like, it was more jockey than me. Like this guy was pretty stacked, and I was
jockey, like really small.
Yeah, you know. Good one, mate. Good one. Well done. Well done. More muscly than me, to use the English term for it. So I was a bit intimidated in the first. Oh fuck! I'm just doing loops. Oh no! I'm knocked down some fire. Shit yeah. So I was a bit intimidated. So pre-gym, go for a poo in the gym, and I just run in there. And obviously, like in the gym, there's loads of big old blokes, and you're in tight cubicles. And I did this poo. It was a fairly big one anyway. But I did it, and then realised there was zero paper, like nothing, and I was not in a situation where I couldn't wipe.
Oh god.
So I did the only thing I thought I could do. I'm not proud of myself. Not proud of myself. I took off my pants. I wiped with my pants, and then tried to flush my pants and the poo together, which I thought I got away with it. So I was just like, all right, let's just go. And we went on our business, and we had this gym session, and when we came back to the changing room later. The changing room toilets were completely shut down with a sign just like, toilets out of use, please use women's. And it's like, So it obviously caused such a fucking blockage that like they had to sort it out. I did not tell my friend what had happened. Oh god, that was so funny.
So I've been in a similar sort of situation.
Welcome to the poo episode of Zero Mode.
Whilst at a rave.
At a rave? Oh god, because things happen at raves and you're just like, I just need to deal with this.
Yeah, so I've had to wipe with my pants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luckily, it was unisex toilets, so all I had to do was dump my pants in the bin and just go commando for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I thought that was bad.
Yeah. No. Mine was pretty bad, yeah. I once ran out of toilet paper in my old house, but I'd gone in just after... I've done it. I went in just after Christmas with a couple of I think I had my bag with me or something anyway. But I used wrapping paper from a Christmas present to wipe my bum. So that was quite funny.
How did that feel?
Oh, fuck off. Didn't feel great, but did the job. And we've all been stuck. Guys, comment with your stories of when you've been stuck having to wipe and improvise.
Best poo story gets a mention 1 week.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll next time we're recording, we've read all your comments. Oh god. I feel like we should talk about this game more. Just been talking about poo for a long time.
It's a good topic of conversation, I reckon.
I mean, it is always funny. Oh, come on, mate, don't do this. Yeah, boy.
Well, I think fair play to that guy for actually saying yeah to a second date.
Yeah, absolutely. He took it in his stride. And
fair play to her for actually saying right.
Yeah, for coming out and being like,
I've done a poo.
Alright. Yeah. I would just be like, do you know what, mate?
I would just have left it there and just hope they'd never notice.
But they would have, because it was trapped between the two windows.
But it's going to take a while for him to notice.
Yeah, but...
And then at that point, you could just be like, I don't know what that is.
Well, yeah, so if the guy messaged like, did you... When we went on that date, did you do a poo and throw it between my window and the window below and leave it? And because you just be like, no, mate. Absolutely not. Probably one of the other Tinder dates, you slut. Or something similar like that.
He's in a house share, so...
Yeah, it could have been any of the other
Could be
guys.
any of them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, they could have ended up with some like intense like The Thing scenario of like, it's one of you did this. Everyone's gonna wipe some poo on this tissue paper and we'll figure out whose it looks like. Yeah, fair play to her. Yeah, I think that's the biggest. Oh, fuck off. I think that's the biggest takeaway, that she had the guts to be like, I did a big dirty poo and threw it out your window.
I mean, I think I would have just made my excuses.
I really don't know what I would have done. Ooh.
Yeah, to be fair, the Louis Theroux documentaries are that great.
No, there's better Scientology documentaries, and there's better. Oh my god, why was that such a tongue twister? Better Louis Theroux documentaries. Hello. As we were talking about earlier, you know, we were talking about Sonic Forces and like the OC thing. Like, you know, you can write your own characters, which I'm totally fucking down with, because people love Sonic and the original characters. Like, if you want to give people the tools in the games, more power to them, because people love that shit. If you were to be an anthropomorphic animal character, who would you be? Like, you know,
What already exists, or what?
No. Make your own. Like, you know, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Biker Mice from Mars, or Street Sharks, or fuck off.
Okay.
Sorry. The swear counter on this one is going to be nothing but those shit zones.
So I can have a skill as well as just being an animal.
You can have powers. You can have an origin story. You can be from anywhere. Like, do whatever you want.
I think I'd be super cool skateboarding aardvark.
Okay, but what you're going to be called? What's the cartoon called? What? You have to sell it. You have to pitch me it.
Oh, in that case,
Arnie the Aardvark. Arnie the awesome Aardvark.
Radvark.
Radvark. That doesn't work.
Yeah, that's just.
Okay.
He's dyslexic as well, so he can't.
Radvark, the dyslexic Aardvark.
So yeah, he can't spell aardvark, so he's a radvark.
Oh shit! Look what we just found.
What I just found.
Well, I was just stood on a bit and I just fell into that. I didn't mean to do that. Cool, right, well, catch the UFO. Here I am, like Danny Dyer. You know, because Danny Dyer loves UFOs. It wasn't a very good reference, alright? I know, get off my back.
It was terrible, but.
On Danny Dyer, I'm going across the UK to find UFOs.
I do love it. Like, can't remember. I saw like some like critic like take the piss out of it, and they.
Can I take the piss out of Danny Dyer?
But they did it so. They were so right about it. So yeah, he's doing this whole documentary about chasing UFOs. Like starts off, I don't believe in UFOs.
Why? Well, then why is he signed on to do the documentary? I thought he did.
But no,
then
then he sees someone who is hugely into them.
Yeah.
And he leaves it, and he's like, "Oh, I have to speak into that geezer."
Geezer.
So I think I do believe in UFOs.
Sure, I mean he's got a point.
He's got a point, that geezer, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's,
and then the second person he sees is a skeptic.
Oh
and
right.
he comes out and he's like, he brought up some compelling points, that guy.
So basically,
It's
Danny
like-
Dyer is just really gullible.
And the way this critic mentioned was like, basically the premise should be like, Danny Dyer just believes in anything he's told. Because it keeps alternating between someone who does believe in it and someone who doesn't.
Yeah.
And it just Danny Dyer just agreeing every single time.
Oh, I think you've got a good
So
point there,
have
mate,
you actually
yeah.
seen the program?
No, I haven't.
So there's a guy who
Believes in UFOs.
there's an actually great documentary about the guy on Netflix, but I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, what, the main guy that he talks to? But
Yeah,
it's a
and
separate
basically
thing.
there's a moment where he's in his kitchen
And a UFO comes down, he's like, I told you!
and this
Oh.
this alien actually just looks through his kitchen window.
Like Signs. Just walks past like a van
If
thing.
Signs was a comedy, and Danny Dyer sees this video that this guy's got, and his mind is blown, and he's just like,
Oh, but it's a fake video, obviously.
Well, I'm assuming so.
This guy, what do you mean this guy has a video of an alien walking past his window?
No, the aliens. I'll have to show you when we're start recording.
Yeah.
And we could probably put a link to it on the video.
Yeah. Because I want to know what you mean. Do you mean like
Just
he shows Danny Dyer a video?
Yeah, but he hears these noises. Sleeping, he hears these noises outside, so he goes outside.
Yeah.
Then
Fuck off.
goes down to the kitchen.
Yeah.
And he's filming, and it just aims towards the window. And there's like, like grey aliens, like kind of.
Yeah.
One of those sort of aliens. It's just
aliens, as they like to be known.
He's just basically looking in his kitchen window.
Well, it's just poking his head in like, oh, you right, mate, you got any sugar? Actually,
Pretty much. And then
just stop by Earth, actually.
And then when he approaches the window, it just disappears.
The fuck? Alright, yeah, you're gonna have to show me this video.
It's actually hilarious. But yeah, there's a documentary on Netflix about it. Which is a documentary about the actual guy.
Yeah.
And it's just so funny. It's not meant to be funny.
Oh no, of course not. It's like all the documentaries, like the pyramids were built by aliens, and obviously they find the weirdest people to do those, because those are the people that people want to watch and be like, what a fucking idiot. Like, I love it.
I love these documentaries as well, where it's like kind of they're trying to. It's like, will we prove that there are aliens at the end of this documentary? It's like, well, clearly no, because if you'd proved it, the whole of Earth would have like discovered that aliens exist.
You also wouldn't be having like a 2 a.m. Discovery Channel slot. Coming up at 2 a.m. on the Discovery Channel, actual proof of aliens. Keep held. Before that, Matilda. Don't know why Matilda's on Discovery Channel, but you know what I mean.
It's proof of telekinesis.
Absolutely. Probably about as much proof as fucking this this alien thing is. I hope people have enjoyed this podcast on aliens. Right, anyway. Join us next time on Zero Mode when I'm going to watch this alien video and we'll probably just be talking more about aliens.
Not poop.
Yeah, less poop, more aliens. I mean, that's how I feel about life anyway. Oh,
I love the way you get a little thing and I just have to follow you.
Yeah, you just have to deal with it. Cool. Right, see you next time, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, please show me this. I'm desperate to see it now.
But yeah, you need to watch the Danny Dyer Aliens documentary. It's fucking hilarious.
I can't believe I haven't already. Are you already laughing at the clip because you've seen it?
Well, it's just called Alien Caught Peeping Through Window.